life is good. In fact, one thing you just mentioned is kind of interesting. You're driving down a road, and all of a sudden you know this is something you got to do.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget when I moved up from SoCal up to Northern California to be by my mom because she was dying of Alzheimer's. And it was corrupt as hell up there, and I decided I was going to look against the incumbent DA. And so all of a sudden, I'm at one of their, what they call a gymkhana, where all the younger kids are doing barrel racing and stuff. And a friend of mine in the Grange, great lady that runs the Grange, says, "Wow, you want to take a run on the barrels?"
Yeah.
I said, well, you've seen me ride in some of the 4th of July parades, but I'm not sure about this. And I'm thinking, no. She goes, well, we got a brand new 3-year-old that we just bought for my nephew. Hasn't done any barrels yet, but maybe you want to try and break her in. I'm thinking, Jesus, hell no. So I start driving away. And I'm going back to my office to get some work done. And I look up and I can see my old man up in heaven. And he looks down and he goes, "What the hell are you afraid of?"
Right.
And so anyhow, I turn around, I drive back. And I remember the first time my old man ever put me on a horse. I was 8 years old. Takes me to a stable in Jersey where my old man learned how to ride when he was a kid in Chicago growing up Depression. I had no idea. But anyhow, I'll never forget my old man. They put me up on a saddle. I'm 8 years old. First time you're on a horse, it's a long way down. And my old man takes one look, says, "Stuart, take my son down and change that saddle."
Yeah.
And so they changed the saddle. I turned, they put me back up. And what was once a Western saddle is not that saddle horn I was hanging on to for dear life. I said, "Dad, it's nothing to hang on to." It's an English saddle.
Yeah, yeah.
And he goes, "That's right." I said, "So if you're going to learn how to ride, you learn how to ride right with your legs."
Yeah.
Yeah, I see my old man looking down at me that day, and I said, what the heck? I turn the car around and go back. And I go to my friend Helen, and I said, "Where's your brand new 3-year-old?" So they put me up on Rock and Rose, and sure enough, we hit the first barrel, and I lose my boot in the stirrup,
Uh-oh.
and I start going down off the horse. I start sliding off. Luckily, Lord or somebody's with me. I throw my toe up, and I hit the stirrup. And so I turn around, get the horse to wheel, and I take the barrel again. And from the booth, and I can hear the announcer saying, "Well, this is the first." He did four barrels instead of 3.
What?
Anyhow, ended up doing that. And Helen goes, "You know that if you would have been tossed and gotten back up there, you would have gotten another 50 votes in this election."
Oh.
I said, "No. All I know is my old man would have put a boot up my ass."
Yeah, right. That's all that matters. Oh, my gosh.
And anyhow, so what happens in this election, I end up winning by 35 votes.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome, dude.
And so it's been a crazy ride, man. But as you know, like you've done with this show.
Yeah.
You look at things in life, and sometimes there are things that look crazy, like you want back to calling Jim Rome.
Yeah.
You think to yourself, this is crazy. I'm afraid to do it, but I'd rather do this than spend the rest of my life wondering what the hell would have happened if I didn't.
Absolutely. Like, dude,
and,
you have no idea.
That's got me in the hospital. It's got me embarrassed sometimes.
Yeah.
But the residue of the good times made more than worth it. Just like tonight. I felt like when you called, I was laying there with that spike in my chest today, but
yeah,
just to get a chance to talk to you and maybe talk to somebody else. There's somebody else out there tonight, at least one person that's going through what I am, and somebody else out there going through cancer.
Yep.
And I'm just telling you, you can beat it. You can beat it.
Absolutely.
There's a day out there that's got your name on it. There's a day out there that one of the oncology docs is going to make them. They're going to hit the day, and you're going to be gone. But we're all going to be gone someday.
No, you're totally 100%
So make
right.
sure that you listen to me, and you listen to Jeff, you listen to Jimmy Rome, And the bottom line is, every day has got some magic in it. Grab it, squeeze it, make some lemonade out of it, and realize how goddamn blessed you are. And just like I am to be on your show tonight, and God bless you for allowing me to be here tonight.
Dude, totally. Jeff. It's been a huge honor. I'd love to have you on. But let's go back. Can I take a step backwards? You're talking about the people who might be going through the same thing you're going through. Let's talk about the people who are not. The ones who are like, hey, I could maybe call the Jim Rome Show, or hey, I can maybe apply for that job, or hey, I could do it. You just got to do it. It just got for me.
Yeah.
Like I told you, like I had to do it because Perry Larry was talking about the WoodScopes. Jim Rome started talking about the WoodScopes. If I didn't call that day, I wouldn't have never called. And I'm so glad. Mm-hmm. I mean, I could have gotten ran. I could have had the best call on earth. I'm so glad I did it.
I would endorse that statement in the New York Minute.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I'm just another guy that calls in. Sometimes I've got an opinion. Sometimes they seem liberal to other people, and I get branded a communist, although that's pretty easy today when you look at the White House. But I'm not going to get into it time here. Yeah. But bottom line is everybody's got an opinion that's worthwhile. And, I remember the first few times I called in there. Not to say that, anything I say is of any more import better than anybody else, but if you're listening to Jim Rome and you enjoy the show, then you're digging on what he's doing, and you're digging on the opinions.
Yeah.
And so you've got an opinion, call in. Yeah, sure, you're going to get burned a couple times. All of us have.
I challenge one of you guys.
Time and take a swing at the
rest
of us.
There's got to be one guy. I challenge one of you newbies out there. Dude, there's never going to be a time that says there's never going to be just the sun, the star. There's nothing. There's no signals. There's no signals that say, hey, this is your day. You got to make it that day. You just got to decide this is the day, or even set a timeline. I'm going to call on this date, and write a script. For me, I got lucky. I had like a small interview with Jim Rome. Not many people get that opportunity. So it's you got to come with a script, go in there, talk about whatever you whatever's on your heart, whatever's on your mind, dude. It's not like you're living the dream, but it's like you finally did something you never thought you could, So it's
and the last thing. I'll tell you the last thing, Jeff. That I'll tell you. This chemo makes you a little bit nauseous, and I'm starting to feel it. But anyhow, the last thing I'm going to say is, if you don't call the Jim Rome Show, if you don't, home run of any import in your day, I got two things that after I hit my knees in the morning, I say, Lord, allow me to do two things today, and it'll make a great day by the time my head hits the pillow. Allow me to do something kind for someone else today, maybe pick them up in some way, because everybody's going through this damn thing.
Right.
Allow me to do something kind for someone else, and allow me to make somebody laugh at least once today, so I can say at the end of this day, I had a great day because I was able to do those two things. And if you're able to do that, then you had a hell of a day. And being able to talk to you and the other people that are out there tonight, God bless you all, and thank you for the honor of being on your show. I appreciate it, man.
And before I let you go, I know you're not, you need to get some rest, but what about this novel? What are we talking? Are we talking a month, 6 months, a year? When are we?
My fiance is going to kill me because I don't come home after this treatment is done in 2 weeks, but I'm going to hang here. I'm hoping to have the script done by Christmas.
Yes.
And we've already got 60,000 words back. But there's a lot more. I got some good cases, some homicide cases I did, one especially I did pro bono.
Okay.
I did a lot of pro bono work for the homeless in Orange County when they did the sweeps too, which I was very proud of. But I'm looking at Christmas to have this thing, and you give me an address, and you will get a first copy, rough draft of it, and let's see. I respect your opinion. I'd love to see what you have to say about it.
Yeah, dude, you got to at least send me the script. I want to hear. I want to see it, man. We'll get you back on again, and we'll talk about all about it, right?
Okay, Jeff. Thank you very much for the privilege of being on tonight. And just two other things, man. Tramps like us, no retreat, no surrender.
Nice.
Love you, baby.
All right, love you too, man. Take care.
All right. Take care, babe. Bye.
Bye. God damn. I don't care how my hair looks like right now. Trapper is a freaking... Give me ones. I don't even know what to say right now, dude. Like, we didn't even cover the stuff he talked about. We didn't even cover any of it. Like, the easiest freaking interview on earth. Like, dude, Joso's right. 11111. I could have just taken a nap here and just let the guy talk. And you guys would have been like, yeah, big, look at that. Big one. Thank you. I am going to call, dude, okay, I don't know if you guys are paying, you guys should like start betting. Like, at what time will 12 Wood's chair fall off of the little platform he made? It happens every week. You guys should just like, okay, it's going to happen this time. And whoever wins gets like $1 million. Or at least a Stucknut t-shirt. Yeah, Trapper. Dude, Trapper. I don't care if you guys were not listening. If all of you guys tuned out, you guys checked out, you were going to go to someone else's scope. I don't care. Dude, Trapper is an influence to me. And, great interview. So anyhow,